This is a nice old church, isn't it? Looks like it's got some new steps though. Quite very thin steps. It's like a little bit of a workout. I know we've got some graves. This is nice. This is a very nice church. It's raining a little bit at the moment, so might get a few spots of rain on the old lens. Got some nice graves. Very nice old church. I wonder what era this one's from. Looks like we've got modern day cameras. Must be well looked after. Oh, got a bowl for some dog water. Study the Bible with us every Wednesday at 7:30 PM. Bloody hell. Nice little archway, look. Well, there's a lot of graves here. A lot of graves, man. This is a wonderful church. Hello, grave. Just gonna clean the lens off. Hang on, give me a sec. That's better. Had a bit of rain on the lens. So let's go up here a minute. Hopefully not treading on anybody. That's brilliant. But we can get more rain on the lens now. This is a fantastic old church. I'd love to know what era this one is from. You know, because they're all different, and that's all fantastic. I should really know the amount of churches that I visit and explore. I should know like the era of what ones are from where and the design of them and everything, but I don't. So it's something that I need to learn. Look, it's right on top of a hill. Can you see where we are? Look, right on top of the hill. You can see for miles out here. This would be brilliant for a ham radio setup up here, wouldn't it? Or even a CB setup. I mean, absolutely fantastic. It's a very nice, well-maintained churchyard. Visitors, kindly retain plastic materials for home disposal. There we go. That's told some people. Conservation area. Oh, this is brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. Look at this. Off we go. This is a fantastic look. There's all graves. I wonder why they keep those graves in the rough, but they chop all these ones. Unless they're in the middle of, they might be in the middle of maintaining them now. Look, they've done some of this area. Perhaps they're in the middle and they're working their way across. Perhaps they've got like a part-time gardener or whatever they're called. What do they call them? Graveyard maintenance person? God knows. That goes all the way down there, look. God, there's thousands of them. All the way down there. I reckon it looks like this bit was all overgrown until recently, I reckon. And they've just started maintaining it. Look, it goes all the way down there into them trees. There's some more under here. Underneath that tree. It goes all the way down there. We'll go down there and have a little look in a minute, but I'm going to go down here. This is fantastic. It really is fantastic. What a brilliant place. Brilliant place for a church as well, to be honest. Oh, hello. We can get through it. It is a little bit of a path. Don't want to tread on anybody. Oh look, there's a fallen angel. Oh dear. Look, we go all the way down here. Cool. This is fantastic. Some of these. 2003, 71 years old, that one. Oh man. This is brilliant. I wonder why that one's got a load of bottles near it. I wonder why that one's got a load of milk bottles and things near it. That looks like a fresh one. Oh, 1969. 59 years old. Oh, 1997 was the latest bit. 76 years old. Maybe that was a husband and wife. God, look, it goes all the way down here. Huh. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. All the way down to the corner here. Looks like there's a path what goes in there, but I don't think I'll have time to go in there today. There is, oh, we've got a nice path to walk down in there, and it looks like there's another path but you can walk down over here. Brilliant, man. Daughter. Another path goes up in there. Dog owners, you are welcome, but please keep your dog on a lead. Do not allow it to foul the grass. If necessary, use the bin located in the car park. Church wardens. Yeah, so no dog crapping everywhere, please. Thank you very much. Lovely. When I see the husband and wife graves, it makes me wonder, you know, am I going to be like buried alongside my wife, you know, because it makes you wonder what it's going to be like in the future, because she don't like me, so I get the feeling that when I die, because I'll probably die before her, when I die she probably just want to get rid of me, so I can't really imagine. I'd love to, you know, be with her forever, sort of thing. I really would, but I can imagine it'd just be a case of see you later. Put me on a little, oh, there's a little plaque thing there. Put me on one of those, you know, those graves you see in the corner that nobody really visits. She'll probably do that, and then that'll be that. Kids might come visit me every now and again, but I don't know. I'd love to be one of those graves where they go, oh, that's a husband and wife, oh, it's cute. Probably won't be though. Does make you wonder though. Right, so we're back here again now. Oh, wrong button, sorry. Back here again. I'm a bit out of breath this morning. I'm not normally this out of breath on my little church walks, but I am this morning because I ain't had a very good week of sleep, so just makes you a bit tired, doesn't it? Anyway, wonder what those ones are. Always wonder. Lovely trees. So we've been all the way down there, and now we're going all the way down here. Little path through a little bush, little set of steps. Look, bloody hell, this is mad. This is fantastic. Down here we go, and there's some more. There's a bin. It looks to me as if this was all left to be overgrown and it wasn't really maintained, and now they are. I wonder if they had no funding, and all of a sudden they've managed to get some funding, so they've managed to get a groundskeeper in, and they're chopping all of this down and exposing all the other graves. I reckon that possibly is the thing. Here's the car park. This must be the car park for it. We couldn't get in here because it was locked. Yeah, here's the car park. Oh yeah, someone's been doing donuts in it. Oh, brilliant. Okay, fantastic. Well, another little set of stairs. They love stairs in this one, don't they? This is brilliant. I tell you what, out of all the churches that I've visited and made videos of, this one has probably got the largest graveyard, I reckon. Not necessarily the most well kept, but it looks like they're on their way to it. I'd say give them another couple of weeks and they'll have all that other rough trimmed down, and they'll probably have all this rough cut to a good level to make it nice like these paths, I reckon. It must be difficult. Another plaque. It must be difficult trying to you know, maintain a graveyard, because obviously you can't just go strimming willy-nilly, can you? You've got to be very careful in case you damage a grave or something. Might chop someone's lily off or do something like that. In loving memory, always in our thoughts, forever in our hearts. Ah. Yeah. I wonder how many husband and wives are here. That's the thing, isn't it? Like, when you marry someone, you dedicate your entire life and afterlife to that one person. I wonder what that's all about. Look, got like a heap of old graves. Unless that's just, I don't know, that's all old gravestones and all sorts. You dedicate your whole life and your afterlife to that one person. That's what I believe. The afterlife as well. So, you know, there's a lot of people these days that they don't take marriage seriously, do they? They just get married, then get divorced, and then get married again, and then get divorced. It shouldn't be like that. Mum and Dad are 57 years old, 42 years old. That is mad. Look at that. In loving memory of my dear husband. What year is it? Oh, 1951. Sidney Pottinger, who died 14th of December 1951. Aged 42 years old. Annie Pottinger, who died 23rd of November 1966, aged 57 years old. Wonder why they were so young when they died. But they're a husband and wife. Well, actually, not necessarily, because it was just a mum and dad. But we'll just assume. I suppose that's the only hope you have left, isn't it? If you have kids, that they'll keep you together. I think it's usually the case of. I reckon it's usually the case of. I don't know. I don't want to say too much. Might upset some people, but I don't know. Yeah, it makes you wonder. You dedicate your whole life to that one person, and then you dedicate your afterlife to that person. So in my belief, you're with that person, even if one of you dies first, you're still with that person, because you've dedicated your life and your afterlife. So if let's just say the husband dies first, and the husband's always there with his wife, looking down on her, looking after her. And then when she dies, she can be reunited with him in a grave, and they can be together again. That's my belief. That's the reason I married my wife, so that I can be with her during life and afterlife. Unfortunately, she doesn't want to be anywhere near me during life, let alone afterlife. Let's have a look at this. Fantastic. They call that a steeple. That's a nice door. It is a shame that all the windows have to be caged up like that these days to prevent vandals. This is fantastic. Little birdhouse on the tree. This is brilliant. Very brilliant. That's a nice design. Anybody knows what sort of era this design of church would come from? Put it in the comments. That's a nice, I like that design under there. It is amazing to me how these churches are so old, but they survived so much. You know, 2 wars. That's a lovely bell tower, isn't it? They survived 2 wars and probably more smaller wars before the World Wars. It's a lovely door. They survived all of that. You know, probably 200 or 300, 400 years worth of stuff going on. All different weather events. There was a hurricane at some point, I think in the 80s or 70s, wasn't there? Probably more before that. And there we go. Nice little path going down here. (1928) that one. Yeah, it does make me it's amazing how they survive. And there we go, back onto the street. What a fantastic little church. Righto you lot, I've got to get to work, so I've got to get to work to go and earn some money for my lovely family. So, see you lot later on. Hope you enjoyed this wonderful little church, because I did. It's one of the better ones. There is another one actually up the road from here, and I'm going to go and visit that one in another couple of days. See you later, you lot. All the best.